today's going to be a special day because I was contacted by another YouTube channel called Now You Know, which specializes on EV awareness and Tesla technology. So I'm super pumped. I'm actually heading there today. They wanted me to be on their show so I could talk a little bit about the pathetic little project that I'm working on, building these cars. But it's an absolute honor. That's really cool. I'm super pumped about that today. I'm about 1.5 miles away, and just a couple of things. I'm not prepared. I'm super nervous. Don't know what to expect. I hope it goes well. I'm just super excited to be here. You know, this is an honor for them to welcome me on their show, and hopefully you should be seeing me on there pretty soon. I'll send the link to that show at the end of one of the videos coming up. It might be this one, I don't know, to let you guys know how it went. But I'm really excited to see their Model X. I've seen a couple Model X's up close, but I haven't ridden in one. I'm assuming it's very similar to the S, considering that they share the same drivetrain components. But just seeing one in person, they're really good looking SUVs. And I'm hoping to talk to these guys a little bit more and figure out some more about them. Today was a good haul. I got the HVAC system out. I got the rest of the dashboard out. I got miscellaneous pieces here and there. I got the HomeLink module out, which was great because my car was throwing messages about it missing the HomeLink. And I also got the IBS, which is super important. That's one of the most important things to this entire charade. I really wanted to get that out because without it, I really couldn't get very far on a charge in that car. But I'm pulling up to the house very shortly, and so just stay tuned, guys. All right, so this is the load that I got from, actually, I'll just put it on the ground. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's, I can't hold this at the same time.
We can start a new place
so.
where you store all your stuff, you know?
Oh, trust me.
Don't dashboards
do that.
and...
So now, this is show and tell. What is this part?
That is a accelerator.
Yeah,
nice.
Very good. That's the premium one, too, because the Chinsen ones don't necessarily get the aluminum
No.
So you know I paid a little bit extra to get the good stuff.
Yeah.
This is a...
Brake.
Right.
Don't need that much.
Nope.
Doesn't get a lot of use.
Nope. How about this? See how good you guys are.
Okay.
What do you think?
Turn it. Keep spinning. Giving me a spin.
It's a motor, so it's an actuator.
Is that the lock to the door?
There's two of them.
There's two of them. So
this is what opens and closes your sunroof.
Wow.
They sit to the left and right of the dashboard, and then there's actually a copper tube with a coil inside of it that opens and closes the sunroof.
Wow.
These are what these do.
Wow.
That's cool. Let's see.
That's a panel.
It's the side of the
side,
the
yes.
driver's side. That's
Yeah.
what covers up the network port on my car, but not anymore.
Correct. So this is the this is one of the antennas to the car. I don't know if it's the 3G or Wi-Fi.
Oh, it's an
but
antenna.
But there's two of them. There's one that sits to the left and right of the dash, and one of them is the 3G antenna or 4G, and the other one is the Wi-Fi antenna.
So let me ask you: when you sell these parts, what can you expect to get for a part like
This
that?
is all mine. I need all these
Oh,
parts.
you need this?
We're not selling
That's
priceless.
Don't offend me. No, this should be easy.
Airbag?
Knee airbag.
Knee airbag.
Knee airbag.
Wow.
And there's two of them, obviously. There's passenger and driver side knee airbags.
I
need that for my
I didn't either.
Don't drop them to you.
Toss them around.
Whatever.
Let's see one of those Russian videos where I get lifted off the ground.
I tell you, like, do a lot of parts have stickers?
They should.
Can I tell you
Yes.
Yes.
So Tesla could easily scan them.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
scanning.
so with an airbag, like, you're just going to be putting in a new... Oh, so you don't have to worry about this because you're
Yeah, I
gonna be
cut that
rewiring.
off. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So those are the two knee airbags.
Wow.
This is the entire heating, cooling, and ventilation system for a Tesla.
Wow.
What?
So where does that live in the front?
I will show you exactly where it lives because I have the entire car right here. Oh, sorry. So you probably don't know what this is either, but this is the shell of your dashboard.
Yeah, it's a shell.
Wow.
Yeah, so
This
this
hides
is...
right back here.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So this is the center channel. This is where your turn signals come out of, right here.
Right.
And then you've got extra tweeters, yeah.
Right, and this is where the MCU lives. I'll take this out right here. This is where you.
Yeah, MCU's right there. Yeah.
This is where you engage autopilot.
Yep.
And this is where you see your instrument cluster, and that's where the steering wheel comes out of.
Now let me ask you: the speakers on the top, are those also for audio, like from your sound system, or only for beeps and boops in the car?
I
that's
think
the sound system too for the high performance.
I think they're
It is?
both, but I think the just the beeps and boops come out of one of them.
So yes, it's center channel.
center.
So whenever you add a stereo to a car, the one channel you don't redirect is the center channel.
Yeah.
That way you don't get 500 watts of blinker. You know what's hilarious about this? I just So you know what's hilarious about this? I just took my car apart, and these holes that are cut out for the vents in my car look like they're hand cut.
Yeah.
Because it's so.
Every car is different.
Yeah. So I 4187. So my car is so early. There's lots of stuff under the finish that look like they're hand machined.
So my cars are early one too. 20.
Well, we'll just cut the exact knife on that one.
Dolores is an early gen car. She's a 2012, like one of the.
Yeah. So I'm basically right after signature.
See how light that is? It's amazing.
It's very light.
How light
and
that
this is how the
battery's so
ventilation.
heavy. You got to make everything else so light.
This is torn. I have another one of these.
Yeah,
it's
the
fine.
foam stuff. Yeah,
That's the foam
that's exactly
that
what it
redirects the air.
It goes through foam?
Yeah, it's all the vents are not plastic. It's all foam.
That
saves so much weight.
Yeah.
Think about it. It's also easy
And
to
it
mold.
keeps
That's
the
very
air
true.
temperature, right?
Yeah, better
Look at
insulation.
this foam right here. Is this to keep vibration from the unit from affecting the car?
No, that is the seal. So what happens here is
Oh, the coolant has to
the
go.
coolant lines go through here. This is pressed firmly against the firewall, so no air leaks get through here as you're driving.
Okay.
So this is the complete system. This system is actually functional, and it's going to go in my shell. These sensors here are all temperature sensors. So you know how in the car you could actually determine,
zones?
oh, I want heat coming out of here, but I want AC here. This is what determines that.
That's awesome.
All right.
I've always been worried about like when it's on heat, put it to a certain temperature that's too low or AC too high.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's a number. Like if it's on air conditioning and my passenger wants it on 70, is that gonna be a problem and break it, or you know what I mean?
No, it won't break it. Definitely won't break it. And then these actuators over here are what open and close. There's a vent that redirects it towards the windshield. You know, you could choose what I want windshield or I want the vents. There are motors here that open and close this that determine what opens when and how it opens. You know. Wow. And now to the good stuff.
Oh, this wasn't.
That was pretty good stuff.
Where did you pick this up from?
That is what opens your sunroof. Well, now you've done
So buying parts out of a salvage car, or these are parts you stripped, you're taking somewhere?
These are parts that I need to build my my second car.
But did you buy them as parts or strip them out of
This is
second?
out of May,
So,
out of the red
this
car.
is out of up in New Hampshire.
So when I was in New Hampshire,
Yeah,
I was in New Hampshire 10 minutes before I showed up.
Got it. Okay.
And this is what I able to get out of the car.
Got it.
So if you can see, this is somewhat put together. This is the knee airbag. This is where you sit, and this is where the MCU is, and this is where the cluster is. So if I put this together, right? You kind of see it here.
Put it over that top.
It's building a picture. The HVAC is behind this,
Yeah, behind it.
and then this is your dash.
Yeah,
this
so
is the
what all
shell.
cosmetic pieces
This is the
clip into.
shell your dash
Wow.
mounts.
Yeah,
Just
everything
like
clips
that.
into that.
And you figured all this out just by doing it? Like just by...
I was taking it apart and like I had tears, I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fix this thing. And then I was like, I started to learn, and then I started doing 1 car, 2 car, 3 cars, 4 cars, trying to just.
The most daunting part about this with any car these days is how much of the wiring you have to deal with.
Isn't
Yeah.
it a mile of wiring?
Yeah.
for the
I wish,
unit?
I should bring. You know what? When I come next time, if I were to line up the wiring harnesses in this car, it would. Yeah. Wow. It's long.
Oh my God.
It's long. So.
Yeah, so
This is another knee airbag here.
this right here, this is what connects the center screen. So these are the network connections. These are Ethernet connections. So there's connections that come out of the MCU that go to the service port, and then one of them goes to your screen here. And when you do the when you try to get into the MCU, the port that you want is not the service port. It's the one that goes to the screen because it's not firewalled.
Right.
So on the service side, you play with the service software too, right? Yeah. Okay. So there's a bunch of computer hacking stuff we're not going to talk about.
So here, these are all the connectors that go to the MCU. There are a lot of connectors that go to the MCU, and I think I should have brought the MCU. Yeah, I'll bring more stuff every time I come. I just bring more stuff.
You need to hook me up with an MCU. That's my next project.
So that's that. So this is just the front wiring harness. This is the amplifier for the radio. And for the premium audio, because I spent a little extra.
Hey.
Well.
Glad you did.
So that's that. And a lot of these are. This is a major crash structure to the car, because when this car flipped like a million times.
Oh, this is the car that flipped?
This was slightly bent.
Oh my God.
This structure essentially prevented the entire car from caving in.
Wow.
So this is what protects
that
you.
bar, the crossbar there.
This crossbar
steel bar.
is extremely strong.
Wow.
It got a little bent on this side, but I'd rather have this than like a dead person.
Right,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
That's crazy.
Then
So,
a car door in your side.
Right, exactly, right.
So this is
Your
from the
brain.
red one?
It's from the red flip one. Even cooler. This is your heating system of the Tesla. This is what heats the car.
Duct tape. Like seriously, just like electrical tape.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This-
yeah, that's how
Fabric
it's made.
tape, yeah.
Crazy.
This is the
zip ties.
Yeah, that's the thing that consumes all the power.
this is what heats your car.
That's small.
You don't wonder where it goes? Right here.
Oh wow, just slides right in.
Slides
Are
right
you
in.
kidding me?
Yeah, there you go. Slides right in.
Module.
Well, it's backwards, but whatever.
Whole point.
I should do it this way.
Otherwise,
There you go.
Otherwise, you get heat when you turn on
Right.
the AC.
Oh no. Yeah, slides right in. So there's actually high voltage cables that go to that.
Yeah, 'cause
And
it's a resistant heat.
so once the coils warm up, the fans turn on. Yeah, so you get hot air
Wow.
in your car.
Isn't it amazing how much more power the heating system consumes than the cooling system?
Yeah.
You can be going 75 miles an hour on the highway with the AC on,
Yep.
and there's no power consumption.
No.
Yeah.
I don't expect you
But
to
the
know what
heat
this
from
is. But if you do, that's great. I have to cut this part.
Yeah, I was gonna say you saw all that out.
Yeah, this is the when you close the rear of your car with the
Yeah,
rear hatch.
that's where the hitch is. There where the clip is.
That's where it is.
That's-
Someone got
rear
rear-ended and they needed that part from it, so.
And you've
Oh,
been.
I cut it, but I was being goofy, so I'm like, yeah, whatever. Then
You're gonna sell that to somebody?
someone
Even that's
get
great.
this. How much do you actually sell that for? How much would you pay for something like that?
Nothing.
Less
You
than
need it?
$100.
$20.
$250.
Holy shit! In that state, they're gonna have to freaking weld that metal back together.
Where else are you gonna get that?
Yeah,
if you need
that's
it.
true.
Yeah,
You name your
unibody,
price.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not a Honda Civic.
Yeah, it's
you can't go to the
unibody.
junkyard and say, hey, I need a rear clip
It's
off
an
a Honda Civic.
aluminum piece of unibody. That's
Yeah.
not cheap.
That's
So
true.
either they could reshape it and reform it and spend, 9, 10 body hours,
Yeah.
or just get this,
Have it
cut
cut
the
out
two
well
sides off,
and,
put it back in.
Yeah, that's true.
This,
It's true. So now that there's a market for people trying to fix cars, so you keep it around. Someone sends an order, you cut a chunk of the car out that's good and give it to them. It's way cheaper than trying to redo it themselves.
right. I'm leaving all this stuff here. 'Cause I don't feel like so just stay in your
Oh,
driveway.
there's enough people here. Everyone can pick up one piece, put it back.
We can all
Yeah,
upgrade
Steven's
our
gonna
car.
take the gas pedal, obviously.
Yeah, definitely.
This sits under your.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like
gonna have
recreate
two-
the whole.
Put it on your
concept.
desk. Desk at work.
Wait, so what is
The
that?
battery.
This sits on the floor, and this is where the brain of your car sits. This is where the body control unit is. This controls like the doors and
Oh, in
just
the passenger side?
everything.
side.
The passenger side floor footwell.
Oh, floor.
Yeah, right in the floor, where you put your feet, you step, not downward, but in front, right under here.
The part that tilts
also-
up.
So this is where the body control unit sits, and there are a metric shitload of connectors that go to this. This controls the entire car, and this box right here, just for the sunroof. This brain is just
Wow.
to control the sunroof. Wow. So talk about modules. This car has modules on top of modules on top of modules on top of other modules.
It's all CAN.
Wow.
That's why they hire CAN engineers, because it's all network.
Yeah,
It's all software.
I think that's all I have this time.
Oh,
That's
that's
yeah.
all you brought, Rich?
Jeez.
Yeah, a lot of lessons.
You wanna see what I brought?
I
I brought some you.
It's so.
Yeah. That's all I
Wow.
brought today. If I well, I knew it was coming, but I can only grab so much.
Yeah.
But I have.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
I'll bring you guys a.
We're gonna
So
come
wait,
out.
so
a
how
dri-
far?
Yeah,
how
we're gonna
far-
come
Drive unit
visit.
and a
We're gonna live
battery.
at your
How
house. I
far
told
is
you.
the
so.
graveyard from here?
1 hour.
Yeah. Okay. So we have to set up time to do that, but
Yeah.
it's only an hour. It's not like
Yeah.
an hour.
We should
That's
definitely
awesome.
have a power.
Yeah.
That'd be.
Like outing, yeah.
Yeah.
Go to lunch, just like, hey.
Yeah, we'll take out to dinner.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I have a lot I could show you guys.
Well, so this is the
Oh
thing,
my
right?
gosh.
When you have cars that tear apart, that's how you learn.
Yeah.
That's where this comes from. Because who has access to the service manuals?
People in Massachusetts,
Yeah.
or the guy on eBay that downloaded them and now he's selling with
So,
PDFs.
yeah.
And the great thing is, like, if 2013 might have
Oh, wait a minute.
something. Hello.
We have to clear up.
Everyone grab something.
Queen is coming.
That was really quick cleanup, guys.
Yeah, what?
I'm afraid to grab the airbags. Tell you the truth. I can't believe you just
I'll
throw
let
them
you
in
put
the
this
back.
in here. I don't want to break this on you.
Don't worry about it. I got it.
Uh-oh.
All right, looking at a Volkswagen e-Golf now.
Yeah, it's all stupid motory looking stuff.
Yeah, they have to make it look like an engine.
Oh wow.
Motory looking
They actually made an attempt
Yeah.
to look like an engine. It's actually kind of interesting.
Actually, yeah. If you look at this, there's nothing under here.
It's just like a, yeah.
There's some.
Check under the skirt. See what you got.
Wow.
Look, they engineered the platform for multiple drivetrains. If you need a multi-drivetrain
Which
platform,
is very smart. It's
what
very
you-
it's
this is
ridiculously
what you do.
smart.
You have
Yeah.
an engine bay, and then you have space that you can put a battery.
But you know what? You could put a gallon of milk right there.
Literally. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Should get my wife one of these. No, really. I'm really considering because right now she drives like a minivan. I'm telling you. I know.
No, so but if you don't need, do you need the space? Do you have 3 kids and 2 dogs?
We have 2 kids, but like
So yeah, a 5-seater car.
the reason why we got used to the size of the van, you could just throw crap in.
Yeah, exactly.
But because we have a van, we throw crap in because we have a van.
Sure.
So the beauty of this and the Tesla and all these types of cars is hatch.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So you open the hatch,
It's big.
and it's huge.
No, that's.
Wait, so
that's,
your cars are this version?
My car is this version,
Okay.
and I was gonna facelift to this version.
Can you do that? So like
didn't know
you
you
get
could do
special
that.
parts?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
they
can.
Have, yeah, no, EV. What is it? Vanix now has the whole.
Oh, I
But
see that.
I,
It's
I,
like
would-
10 grand, though,
I wouldn't pay a van. I'd do it myself.
Of course you would.
How would
Be- but I-
you'd buy a Rex?
When you buy the front bumper, and there's a couple of brackets you have to buy, and it fits fine. The headlight shape is the same.
Yeah.
And the hood and everything's the same?
The hood is slightly different.
Yeah, you can.
However, you could fill in the gap.
You look at the aftermarket one that they have. This part is kind of more like the Model X, the way that because it's tighter lipped on the actual facelift
Yeah.
versus what they do the aftermarket ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a little different. But if I were to take that bumper off and put it on this car, I need some brackets and I need another piece of trim because your hood is slightly up from this one right here. But this is a good looking car.
I love that car.
Yes.
And it's a dual motor, so you have a little tiny little frunk up front too, huh?
Oh yeah.
Does this have the bioweapon? So it's even smaller?
Yeah, I opted out of it.
All right, I think I'm ready.
All right, let's see if he's ready.
All right, so I just double click the stock. Should I get in the middle lane?
No, whatever lane you like.
All right, I think I like staying in this lane for now.
Yeah, because we can change
Pull it twice?
Yep, double bullet. Yep, you're in.
Ah!
It's on.
Why is it speeding up?
It's speeding up to 65. You can push down on that stock and it'll drop by increments of 1 if you push lightly and 5 if you push a little harder. But if you like 65, then just leave it there.
This is crazy.
I don't expect Rich to do the hand thing. I expect
Wow,
him to just
yeah.
put his hands down and drop.
I just fall asleep. No, this is this is my first. You watch the YouTube videos online, and it's one thing, but to put this much trust into a car, it's. I mean, I've been building these things for a while now, and I'm still. This is something to get used to. It's so strange. All right, well, I'm comfortable now, so I'll put my hands on my knees and try to relax. So, do you ever if you're in auto driving, do you ever just sit there and just ponder and have other cars come by what's this guy doing? He's not driving under the wheel.
You try and think of things to do with your hands so that people can maybe get a sense of that you're not having your hands on the wheel, just to freak them out sometimes.
Does everyone ever
especially truck drivers because they're above you and they can look down.
Does everyone ever come by? What's the craziest reaction you have from someone realizing you're not even staring?
Jesse notices so much better than I do.
Really?
I don't pick up on it, but yeah, people are just always.
Oh look, they're sitting right there.
Yeah, right.
Look, I'm not even driving. See, look.
We should have brought my ukulele.
Yeah. Well, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Huh.
And so if you want to change lanes, you would put your blinker onto, say, the left lane.
Right.
And it won't let you
Not yet,
change
though.
lanes. I mean, it would be a good test. But yeah, you put your blinker on. Put it on heavy.
Yeah,
push
hold
down
on.
hard. There you go.
Okay.
And now
Until
it's
you
going
get
to change
into lane.
lanes. And then just shut it off when you're done with the lane change.
Whoa. Yeah.
I mean, to believe that
Even-
this technology wasn't existing.
And so if someone had been there,
It wouldn't have
in
gone
theory,
over?
It wouldn't have gone over because of the ultrasonic sensors.
So I'm a tech guy. I've worked on multiple Teslas, and this is still crazy to me.
That's awesome.
It's still crazy. I've seen hundreds of YouTube videos. This is still
Right, I think
something
that's
I'm
the best part
wrapping
about it, is that
my mind around.
It's not something you can just visually see on a video. You have to experience it.
Right.
You know.
And this is why these cars they sell the way they do. I mean, this is just no one else is doing this.
Right.
And it's amazing how you fit so well back there.
I do. 6'7", plenty of headroom.
You're 6'7"?
Yeah.
6'7".
Yes, sir. Enjoying the ride.
Wow.
I was a little leery when I first first came down on me though.
He weren't sure.
We all are. Yeah, we all are. See, what you just did is a huge benefit of autopilot, because I change out my glasses like to sun, and normally you have to either do it with your knees or like time it perfectly.
And I could look at someone while doing it like, hey, look, I'm not even driving right now. Must not. This is just like, I need this. This is why I'm making the P85D, because I need to just like, for those long trips that you don't want to take. Yeah. You just let the car do the driving.
Yeah, and you can see that how in just a few drives you would be used to going into autopilot.
Yeah, I'm cool now. This is I'm fine with this.
It must be a really weird situation for you, because you know the innards of the car. So when what you're seeing,
I know.
You know the structure.
It's the culmination of everything I've been working on. Right. Everything I've been doing, and this is it. This is the final outcome. So why did you decide to get the P90D as opposed to any other model?
I had been on the waiting list since March of 2014, and it was supposed to come out the next year, and so I would have bought a cheaper model, but because it took so long, I had more time to save, and
you're like, oh, whatever.
I was just like, you know what? I waited long enough.
Yeah.
I deserve it.
You deserve it. You deserve it.
I deserve this.
Are you glad you went for the D, P90D?
The D, yes. Yeah. Because of the, dual motor. The dual motor and the roads and stuff like that. P, I honestly don't think I needed it. I've driven a bunch of different models now, and I mean, they're all so powerful. But I mean, I guess it's fun. It's been a few times that I've drag raced, like, guys will pull up to you and like, you're like, yeah, you want to go? Then I'm glad I have it. Yeah. We've taken on.
How do they react when they're just
they
lose so badly?
They smile. They don't. The ones that I've done, they're just like, holy shit.
Well, it's an honorable death.
Well, I mean, you leave them so far behind. It's not close. Like, you just take off immediately, and they're just left like, Yeah, we've done it against Chargers. I guess we'll take Ford.
Okay. So now there's a car directly, kind of.
It probably won't go.
Probably won't go. Yeah, you have to speed up.
So I'm gonna speed up. Wow, speeding up is an experience. Holy smokes! Wow.
That guy's looking at you like, oh.
Now I feel like I need to drive with the. Now I don't want to disengage autopilot.
I know that. Yeah.
I'm just like, I have to do stuff now.
That's the thing.
I got used to that very quickly.
So many people say that you know, like, I don't want that because it takes away the driving experience. But my argument would be, in most cases like that, that's not really a driving experience. It's not a windy mountain road or like,
I've been driving with it for 12 minutes, and I don't want to get out of this car. For one, and number two, it's like I feel like it should be on. Like, I don't want to do anything. But I don't. I just make me breakfast. Right? Just drive me home. So we're going right again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we should just use you for the Tesla commercial.
I don't want to do anything.
Are you guys gonna gonna work on another one?
I don't. We're so busy right now. I don't think we're gonna have time to do another one. We had some ideas, but they all involve like getting lots of actors and like really complicated shots. So.
Can I try a launch?
Oh yeah, definitely. Please do.
At it'll be really cool on autopilot launch. It'll just stay. You don't do anything.
Right.
It's like pleasure me. Just do entertain me. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, like come to a stop.
Well, I'll bet when it's like more,
Yeah. Or just take off for a second.
This lady's up my butt. Oh my goodness. All right, well, I guess I know what to do now. So, is it pretty straight once I turn on?
There'll be a train tracks, so it's straight up to the train tracks there.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna floor it. Okay.
Go for it.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it rolls out pretty good. I gotta say, it makes the car feel like it weighs next to nothing.
Exactly. Like we had a technical problem where there was water getting into the trunk.
Yeah.
And causing all sorts of electrical issues in it. So I lost like some power steering and some other things. And at that moment, I realized like, wow, this is a heavy car. Like it's a 6,000-pound car, but it doesn't feel like that.
No. It's almost like a fat ballerina.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, you're overweight, but wow, look what you can do. That's amazing.
Fat ballerina, I love that. Sparky, you're a fat ballerina.
Yeah, this is an amazing driving experience.
What's amazing is that all the parts that you were showing, how light they were.
Yeah.
To offset the weight.
Yeah,
absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. These guys, like, do people fly up on your ass all the time? I feel like people know what it is, so they're just like, hey, why isn't this guy going faster?
How often have you used your frunk? Like, besides the road trips?
For like going to the grocery store, I use it all the time.
It's just fun fun to use.
People freak out.
Yeah. That's the best part. You get the double takes. Like, wait, what is he? Because first they think, oh, he's checking something under the hood, and then when you put the bags in,
what are you doing, sir? What are you doing? Are you an animal?
Are you putting what?
You'll break it. What are you doing?
So put that watermelon in.
Right.
Yeah, are you crazy? Thank you very much.
I'm gonna get out and get a reaction of you.
That was,
getting out of the car.
That was awesome. So how do I? So will it open automatically for me?
If you pull the door handle,
right, it'll open automatically. All right. So this is part of my laziness. I don't want to do anything. I don't even want to touch my door. So I'm gonna do this. Look at that. Look at that. So then I get out. Let me take my camera with me. Hold on. I'm not touching anything. I refuse to touch anything. So then I'm out. So what do I, how do I close it?
So if you had the fob, so here's the fob.
Yep.
You could triple click the top.
Yep.
You ever sit in the back seat?
Oops, sorry, Steven.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I like.
This was awesome. Did you get the mail?
Got the mail with the Segway.
Nice.
I should have brought my unicycle actually. That's now on second thought.
Oh, so you ride a unicycle?
Yes.
Oh, that's why he can pick it up so fast too, right?
Is there, yeah.
It's like he's been riding.
I know his whole life.
Wow. I have battle bots.
And then, well, I guess Steven's gonna
Careful,
need
Steven.
one too.
Steven, they're also app controlled.
What? It's self-aware.
Oh, is it a sentient being?
Yeah.
That's freaking hilarious.
Isn't it?
Oh, there you
I
go.
don't know if it's gonna come back from this one.
Oh, because it's range, like it's range for your phone.
No. I mean, like it's like you shift your weight forward, and that's what propels it forward. It works off of the difference in the center of gravity. But because this is not very heavy, it doesn't have much power, so it can't like propel itself.
Up a bump. Right.
That's why it accelerates so slowly.
That's why you accelerate so slowly.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm lighter than you.
All right. Ooh, you told him.
Did you guys do a video on these things yet?
Yeah, we did a couple.
Did I miss? Well, how did I miss this shit?
Well, we only have 200 videos. I wonder how you missed it.
I know.
Yeah, all right.
We have a video every day.
I try to see every one of them. All right.
What an awesome day today was, guys. I mean, I had a fantastic time meeting up with those guys, talking about Tesla chat, riding the Segways, going out to lunch. I drove his P90D. It was absolutely amazing. Amazing group of people. Today was an awesome day. I got a ton of parts off the car. I got the intelligent battery sensor. I got everything that I needed today. I'll see you guys next episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.